Consider supporting Archaeo-Scope on Patreon for as little as $1 per month. Link available in the video description. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to another Archaeo-Scope. This series is kind of like an inverted questions of doom, where rather than you sending me a question to try and answer to the best of my ability, I put a question out there for you in the form of a video. And hopefully together, in the conversation that unfolds below, we come up with an answer that one of us on our own might not have considered. Today's video is going to be short, sharp and sweet, not least because I'm in the midst of a fairly busy week. Obviously I'm preparing for Halloween week, as you can see behind me, but also there's various bits of busy work and editing and stuff that's really not particularly interesting or that you really need to know about that I need to get done this week if we're going to have a good Halloween week next week. But with that in mind, my question today is utterly seasonal. It's utterly related to the holiday that we're approaching, and that is, as you can tell from the title of the video, is Halloween the archaeologist's holiday? Now, of course, ask 20 archaeologists about anything and you'll get 20 different answers. Frankly, ask most human beings about anything and you'll get their own specific point of view. But I find myself both personally and professionally drawn to Halloween for a number of reasons. Not least, first of all, because it's one of my favourite holidays. It always has been. I love the slightly darker side of life. I love the morbid and the excuse to really indulge in good stories, horror movies, the Addams Family, scary computer games, so on and so forth. But also, professionally, it's a time of year when talking about death, the dead, and times past seems to come quite naturally to people who I meet on the street or when I'm out doing my Halloween shopping or whatever. And also, this time of year is a great time of year to buy Halloween props, or rather, I suppose, archaeological educational props. I literally use this skeleton in my prehistory workshop. And there have been instances where I've purchased medieval type stuff for a Tudor medicine workshop, or other bits and bobs, like for even plastic chains, that actually add to the texture of a workshop without having to spend an inordinate amount of money on those props. So personally and professionally, for educational purposes, I find myself wondering whether this is in fact the archaeologist's holiday. Now, of course, there's an argument to be made that actually archaeologists will be much more drawn to the digging season. So maybe the summer, maybe, I don't know, May Day, perhaps, or the summer holiday, if you want to stretch it that far, could be the archaeologist's holiday. But this is why I want to ask this question. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Is Halloween a delicious excuse for archaeologists to really come out of their hole and talk about those morbid things that we find interesting, but also often that we revel in our daily lives? Or is another time of year arguably the candidate for the archaeological holiday? I know what I lean towards, but I'm open to being convinced otherwise. So please do comment below, what do you think is the archaeological holiday? And also, if you have any interesting related stories, let me know. Of course, this is a time of year when we tell stories. So if you have any interesting, funky Halloween archaeological, related stories, please do wax lyrical in the comments. Thank you for watching. I need to crack on with my various tasks on my to-do list. But as ever, guys, until next time, do take care. Bye-bye.